All right, I'm gonna play this thing. You call it the door, but it's this instrument's called a diddly bow. That's right. Some of y'all heard of a fella by the name of Bo Diddley, but I'm gonna tell you what, Bo Diddley was not a member of the Diddley family. Diddley was not his last name. Bo wasn't even his first name. He got his stage name, Bo Diddley, from the old African American instrument, the diddly bow. What people used to do is take a piece of wire from baling cotton, baling hay. A lot of times people used to use broom wire because they say it won't stretch. And they nail it to the wall of their porch, to the pole of their porch like this. They could do it vertically, you know, with a piece of wire. And I've seen people do it horizontally across the wall of their house inside. What you do is you stretch that wire as hard as you can by your hand. And you get a note, something like that. Don't sound too good. So you got to put a piece of something. I've seen people use cans and bottles and a piece of wood. I use a piece of wood here. We'll slide it under there and get it till you get a good note. And you say, how do you tune a diddly bow? This is how you do it. You just tune it up until it sounds good. Right there, and it's a rhythmic instrument. When you play it normally, you know, you do like a. So then, you know, when you got your diddly bow going, usually got like wood floor in your house so you can stomp your foot when you play. And you get that rhythm going. Then you got something to slide with it, so people use. Now I made this one. Now there's different ways of making it, but I made this one modeled off of a fellow by the name of Moses Williams. Moses Williams from Polk County, Florida. He'd be 103 years old this year, coming up, if he was still alive. And Moses Williams from Polk County, Florida, he played guitar and toured around Florida some, and played blues, man. And but he had a diddly bow, and he'd bring it down to the flea market down there in Polk County. And he made one that was portable. You know, he had one in his house, but he made one off an old closet door, and he'd take the door off the hinges, and so he could play it at the flea market on the weekends. And he used to use a little whiskey bottle to slide on there. So I tried to make this as close as I could to the way Moses Williams did it. This is the style of Moses Williams, the way I play, but this is a tune that I wrote. But like I said, in the style of Moses Williams. And let me just play this thing before I talk too much. My mama was magic, just like me. Her mama was called Swamp, which had it. I was raised on black water, way deep down in Florida. Son of Swamp, which had his daughter. Granny had, he could cast a spell, make Sean man sick, she made sick man well. She could cloud the sunshine, she stopped the rain, make a potion so strong it'll stop a train. And I was raised on black water, way deep down in Florida. Son of Swab, which had his daughter. On the first day I learned to crawl, I grabbed a gator by the jaw. and she could have the sunshine, turn around the water, but she couldn't stop people from killing Florida. And I was raised on backwater, way deep down in Florida. Son of swamp, which had his daughter. Man, you can go on the YouTubes and look up a fella, Moses Williams. And there's some other fellas with the same name, but type in Moses Williams and put in Florida or blues or something like that with it. And when you type it in, you'll see some old black and white footage of Moses Williams playing a door just like this. And there's a somewhere on YouTube where he makes one and puts it all together and plays the thing. But yeah, check him out, man. It's worth checking out for sure. That's a history of American music right there, this kind of stuff. Do it again. This song was about cooking that corn down, making that shine. It's called Hot Corn and Cold Corn. Bring along the demijohn. That ain't moonshine. That's a thank you there. I'm good on that. I do appreciate it. Hot corn. Here we go. See you in the morning, yes sir. There's an upstairs, downstairs, down in the kitchen. Upstairs, downstairs, down in the kitchen. Upstairs, downstairs, down in the kitchen. Old Uncle Bill, he's around in the kitchen. Yes sir. Hot corn, bring it on. Hot corn, bring it on. Mason dog. Hot corn, bring it on. Well, Uncle Bill, see you in the morning, yes sir. Fill 'em up again. Hell, I ain't had a drink since I don't know when. Yes. Hot Congo, come bring it on. Hot Congo, come bring it on. Listen, y'all. Hot Congo, come bring it on. Then I jump a wheel like a bill. See you in the morning. Yes, sir. preacher and the children are crying. Here comes the preacher, children are crying. Yonder comes the preacher and the children are crying. Chickens all running, toenails flying. Yes, sir. It's hot Congo, bring it on, bring it on. Hot Congo, hot Congo, bring it on. Well, well, look at Bill, see him on it. Yes, hot Congo, bring it on. The devil's on hot Congo, bring it on. Hot Congo, bring it on. Feel well like a Bill, see him on it. Yes, sir. Hot Congo, gonna take it somewhere. I'll try to do my best on it. I travel all over this world, and now to the next one I go. And I know good quarters are waiting. Welcome, rising and bold. Welcome, rising and bold. Welcome, rising and bold. I know good quarters are waiting. Welcome, rising and bold. When I'm dead and laid on the floor, when I'm dead and laid on the floor, a voice you'll hear from below saying, send down a hogshead of whiskey to drink to rising and bold. To drink to rising and bold. Drink to rising and bold. Send down a hogshead of whiskey to drink to rising and bold. Get on half a dozen fair lassies and line them all in a row. Let them drink out half-gallon glasses to the name rising and bold. To the name of rising and bold. Let them drink out of half-gallon glasses to the name rising and bold. Half a dozen stout fellows and let them all stagger and go. Let them dig a great hole in the middle and let put a rising and bold. Let put a rising and bold. Let put a rising and bold. Let them dig a great hole in the middle and let put a rising and bold. I feel that grim reaper approaching, that cruel, relentless foe. And I lift up my glass in his honor and drink to rising and bold. I drink to rising and bold. Drink to rising and bold. I lift up my glass in his honor. Drink to rising and bold. Drink to rising and bold. Drink to rising and bold. I lift up my glass in his honor and drink to rising and bold. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Grab a slice or a whole pie. Here we go. Down for the mountain, over the mountain, and horses in the chase. The deer's bouncing and hound is sounding over the trail that leads over the mountain, the hills, down the way the chase will. Rovers, rovers, sound, sound. Rovers, rovers, catch 'em, catch 'em. All night long, the break of dawn, merrily the chase goes on. All down the hills, down the way the chase will. Trembling, panting, one moment falling, the house of calling with cheese wheel. Rovers, rovers, sim, sim. Rovers, rovers, catch 'em, catch 'em. Rovers, rovers, sim, sim. Rovers, rovers, catch 'em, catch 'em. All night long, the break it on. The chase goes on. All the mountain hills down the way the chase goes. Listen how the sweetly ringing over the mountain while it's ringing. Listen how the heavy bass sounding out all the way, all night long. The bring it on, merrily the chase goes on. Over the mountain, the hills down the way the chase goes. This little rock will get on the hot trail. You can hear him barking all over the mountain. Still barking now. Come on. He saw the howling. Then you could hear number crickets. They got him, man. Oh, yes, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was an Uncle Dave Macon tune. I think he was one of the greatest American protest songwriters of all time. I'm going to play you one of his protest songs now. He wrote this song in the 1920s. Lord, this song is like 100 years old now. Back 100 years ago, there's some teachers trying to teach evolution in the public school system. And some of the good people in Tennessee did not think that was appropriate to teach such blasphemy to our young children. So Uncle Dave Macon wrote this song to correlate with the current events of the time period. Thank you. This song is called The Bible Is True. I'll do it for you right now. Well, the Bible's true, yes I believe it. I've seen enough, I can prove it. But just say it's bound to be that way. Well, God made the world and everything in it. He made a man perfect and a monkey wasn't in it. But just say it's bound to be that way. Evolution teaches man come from a monkey. And I don't believe no such thing any more than a week of Sunday. Oh, the Bible's true, yes I believe it. I've seen enough, I can prove it. Well, just say it's bound to be that way. Yeah, God made the world, everything in it. He made a man perfect and a monkey wasn't in it. Well, just say it's bound to be that way. I'm no evolutionist, I want the world to see there ain't a man in this whole land make a monkey out of me. The Bible's true, yes I believe it. I've seen enough, I can prove it. Just say it's bound to be that way. Yeah, pick it, boy. All right. Yeah, God made the world, everything in it. He made a man perfect, monkey wasn't in it. God made the world and he made a man, a woman to be his mate. Woo! that if you can. For the Bible's true, yes I believe it. I've seen enough, I can prove it. Would you say it's bound to be that